like my life to be? How would you want to see yourself in 5 years, 10 years, whatever it might be? What is your big goal? And I asked you to write that down. And if you didn't attend, or you missed that session, or didn't do it, it doesn't matter. I want you to think about that now. How would you like your life to be? What sort of lifestyle would you like to be living? So I want you to keep that in mind. And the second question I want you to ask yourself is from session 4, and that is, how do I want to contribute to the world? And the contribution to the world is slightly different, because you might say that what you actually want is, I want to be known as somebody who makes a positive impact on the world. I want to be known as a thought leader for innovation and creativity, or whatever it might be. That's great. That's lovely. But the thing to remember is your behaviors are what other people will actually judge you on. So if your contribution, as in your physical outward behaviors, what you choose to do, is not showing a positive contribution, is not showing creativity or innovation, then that clash becomes a problem for people. They begin thinking, well, you don't live up to your values. So you need to think not only what do I want, but you also need to think about who you are and who you want other people to perceive you to be. And so again, that's why I say it's great you can learn to manage time, but you have to actually do it. You have to be part of it. You have to put your money where your mouth is. You actually have to do what it is you're teaching other people. And just a very simple example of how your contribution and what people see might be very different to what you'd like people to see is if, for example, you want to be known as someone who's really positive and happy and upbeat, and then all people really see of you, especially now because we're in lockdown, we don't get to see people face to face, are just snarky comments on Facebook or social media, then actually that's the perception they have of you. And so that brings me almost to my first tip, really. The environment of Facebook and certain social medias, it may not always be conducive to the person you want to be. And that's, again, where you need to think, am I actually labouring under a misapprehension? Am I actually spending so much time doing something which isn't helping me become the person or achieve the goal that I really want? And this is where managing time, making it, finding it, organising it, can actually really help you the most.